Hello, Divine Feminine. We are going to be checking up on your energy, get you some advice, check for some blockages, past, present, and outcome energy. Okay, this is just going to be a general. Again, this is for the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's jump right into it. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe. What is your energy right now? Okay, siblings' attention. All right, so you may be feeling like I just get this position, like a position within your family. You may be the bigger sister, the younger sister, or just like someone who people tend to rely on. Usually your siblings or your peers, they tend to rely on you. They're always calling you, look to you for some type of advice or some type of answers. And so I feel that as of right now, you are in an energy of wanting to maintain your independence and focus on yourself, but you also have those people who are still needing or feeling like they need your mentorship, okay? I also just heard like you could have been feeling like, the black sheep they call it in the family or something like that, or just kind of feeling like you were in your own little bubble for the longest. And I feel that that is the reason why people are looking to you. You may have misperceived that in the past, though. I get like you perceived it as like you were being judged, when really people were just kind of, you had a lot of attention because of how resilient you are, okay? Look at that. Opinionated family and friends. Again, if this is a strong emphasis on just a position that you've carried or an idea that people have of you, Divine Feminine, it's like they see you as, like the fucking problem solver. You know what I mean? It's almost like, well, Divine Feminine always got this shit figured out, so let's just call upon Divine Feminine. So I feel that it kind of puts you in this like queen, throne, empress type of energy, to where you had to carry the load of not just yourself and the family that you created, but your, family that you were brought into, that you were born into, okay? Speaking of family, yes, sweetie. I'll come in a minute. Thank you. All right, family, that energy. And so there's just this strong emphasis that like you would naturally, even like the vibe that's going on now, you would get up, you would take care of the house, you would cook breakfast, you would always do what needed to be done in order to ensure that at least the necessities were taken care of. Okay, and that's the reason people always look to you, because you got your shit together. It's simple as that. You have your shit together as far as emotional balance and as well as financial security. I feel that you may not have had the most money, but you've managed what you do have to a point where you don't end up depleting yourself. Okay, so I feel that people are really, they admire that. They admire it, but then there's also people who depended on it for a long time. And I feel right now you're pulling away some of that energy because you're focusing on yourself, as you always would, to ensure that your cup stays, flowing. And so you're in your self-love journey and all that. That's always happening with you, Divine Feminine. And so you're maintaining yourself. And I feel that sometimes when these people overdo it and they become codependent, whether it be family or friends, it creates this tension. Okay, so if people are looking to receive from you, whether it be advice, love, or whatever the case may be, mentorship, whatever the fuck, if you are tending to yourself right now, Divine Feminine, they are starting to get in their feelings. It's because they're not getting the thing that they need. It's almost like a drug, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, baby, you're like a drug. Mm-mm. Baby, you're like a drug, a drug. It's like they see you as that, that plug. They see you as the plug. They see you as the one that comes and makes the shit right. And so when you remove yourself and you're doing all that for yourself, people are still kind of like, okay, well, what do I do now? If I don't have Divine Feminine to rely on, what do I do now? And so I feel instead of them getting to a space of becoming independent, they've gotten to a space of depending on you even more. So it's like, since you are not attentive to these people, now you're being looked at as like you're neglecting situations, or you are giving the cold shoulder, standoffish, like type of shit. Okay, and it's not the case at all, divine feminine. You know that, but that's the reason these people are kind of coming in, or you maybe notice a shift or a difference, like you feeling good, and all of a sudden somebody that you've been rocking with for the longest comes across as like on some weird shit. It's simply because they're expecting something from you that you're not giving them, and it's something that you've been giving them for a very long time to make them feel entitled to it. And so whatever you've pulled back from when it comes to family and friends, it is not, some people aren't happy about that. They're like, you were never supposed to, stop giving to the situation. It's like, no, I cannot, I'm not going to deplete myself. Alright, and we have, is there someone else? Okay, so I feel as far as your love life is dependent, or as far as your love life is concerned, you may have people that are insecure about the relationship. I feel that if you are tending to yourself, again, which you always are, divine feminine, it's going to either inspire people or make them feel that you're up to no good, okay? So depending on what their motive is, it will determine that energy right there, the answer to that, okay? So if this is a love relationship, and you have people, lovers starting to feel that you're cheating on them, or you're creeping, you're doing some shit you're not supposed to be doing, it has a lot to do with something that they feel you're not giving them. So again, this all wraps back around to, you used to be doing something, you used to give something, you used to provide some type of service or courtship or energy to these crowds, and you're pulling that and utilizing that into yourself now. And so you're able now to see, like, okay, the true feelings, and you're able to see what that motive is, okay? So people are starting to kind of show their ass, divine feminine, so you're able to see, like, oh, so that's why you wanted me around. Oh, so that's why. You're going to have a lot of those moments coming through, because people are going to show their ass with this Mercury retrograde coming in, and it's going to be for you. So a lot of times people think that it's like a closure for them. It's going to be for you to complete and close out some chapters that were kind of seeping and left open and, kind of lingering in your energy and shit. And so I feel that it's going to give you that, this is what I need to do. People are going to be lined up, divine feminine, showing you their true colors. And I feel that at that moment you need to be very assertive and very discerning and understand what's for you and what isn't. Okay, there's going to be such obvious, I feel it, obvious signs that these people, you're going to start seeing their motive. Okay, you're going to start seeing their intent, whether it be good or bad. You're going to start seeing their intent. Just pay attention, just listen, let them hang themselves, child. All right, and we have these other two, and then I'm going to pull some from the deck. I thought you only did that with me. Okay, so then I get this kind of friend energy, and as well as, like, the family and lover energy as well with this one, but more so friends. I think there are friends who feel like you're supposed to be their, end all, like you're supposed to be only for them. They don't understand that you have a life of your own. I feel they expect you to do everything with them, is what I mean, on the lines of, like, if they happen to want to start dating, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, I want to start speed dating or something. A friend of yours want to start speed dating, and then they ask you, divine feminine, come on, let's go speed dating. If you're not in that space and you are fully aware of that, but you're also a supportive friend, you're still going to stick to your guns and do what you feel is best for you. And so I feel that some of these people are kind of like, when I'm doing something, you being my friend or you being a part of my life, you should be doing that as well. So these are people that misunderstand what support is. Okay, so they expect you to support them, all of these people, in a particular way, because you've kind of been that rock. And I feel right now, the rock is coming up, and so you're like, what y'all been doing, what y'all here for, how long you been here, what's your motive? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not going to have to ask any questions. Anything that you've been a bit like, confused or unsure, I don't know what this person's motive is, all that shit about to be cleared the fuck out, divine feminine. Your people are going to start screaming it at you, their motives. Okay, you want to know right off top, like that discernment's going to kick in, like, oh, there it go, right there. There it is. And then you'll be able to determine if this is something that you want in your life or not. Okay, so I feel this is a beautiful thing. You've created this system within yourself of trust. You trust yourself now, Divine Feminine, because you know it's like I have this strong green on here, like earth energy on here is giving me stability. I feel that you're basically creating this, like, what can I say, like this force field. You're creating this force field of like abundance, as well as like protection, discernment. It's almost like your body naturally rejects what isn't for it. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever had a situation. When I was younger, well, not younger child, I'm still fresh or whatnot, but you know, I say about 10 years ago, I was cleaning up my apartment, whatever. My mom, she sews, like, she's a seamstress, and so she was at my place, and she had all type of needles and stuff around or whatever. Anyway, I just so happened to fucking be cleaning up one day, slid my foot across my carpet, and a fucking sewing needle about that long went right into my motherfucking foot, and it stayed in there for the longest. Now, I didn't know it was in my foot. I didn't even know anything was in my foot. I thought maybe a little piece of glass, but maybe a week that shit was in my foot, and it started to travel, okay? And so when I went to the doctor, because it started swelling up and shit, I'm like, oh, this is bad, pretty bad. I tried to ignore it, but yeah, it's like, this shit is bad. You go to the doctor, and then they will give you all the tea. And it's like, this motherfucking thing, this object was trying to work itself out of your body. It knew it didn't belong in your body, so that's what you were feeling, like it was traveling and shit. And so, anyway, it just gives me that type of idea, like, you know, there's certain things that aren't going to stick anymore. It's like you've elevated yourself, you're stepping into that 5D energy, and I feel that there's that 3D shit, that materialistic shit, that anything that's in regards to the average shit that we've been doing forever, you know, it's like we're not there anymore. It doesn't stimulate your soul anymore. It doesn't please you anymore, okay? So all this old shit, this old energy, these old habits, thank you, they basically aren't welcome. You know, just like that needle, it starts to find and try to find its way out of your life, okay? And so it's kind of alerting you, showing you, hey, this is what you're being presented to. This is who you're dealing with. This is what they want. This is what their motive is. It's kind of just giving you an idea like, hey, it doesn't belong. It doesn't fit anymore. Okay? And so I just feel that this is a time. This is a time for you to use your discernment. Don't be afraid to be assertive. Don't be afraid to speak up. When we become spiritually aware, you become more sensitive to just about every fucking thing. You're easily picking up on energies, okay? And so that's the reason why you could sit somebody not being in their right, you know, in the right space or in a positive type of mind frame. You could tell when someone's being nasty or acting funny towards you, that type of shit. And I feel that you're now transitioning to, I'm not even going to tend to the tantrums anymore. I'm just going to simply let you know I see you, spirit, I see you, and I'm cool. We ain't rocking, okay? It's like, you ain't for me, I ain't for you. That's all good. Like, I'm no hard feelings. All right, so let's get you some cards and let's just see. Let's get some advice on this, because that is that past energy. What is that? Look at that 5 of Cups. That motherfucking 5 of Cups, and the bitch flew. So she like, I don't want you to see my bullshit. I don't want you to see that I'm still trying to play you like I was playing your ass in the past. Okay, Divine Feminine, I'm gonna grab this little bitch. Okay. So yeah, we got the 5 of Cups. So it's definitely that energy. If I feel in the past being kind of falling into it, like, yeah, let me tend to this, because if I don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. Absolutely not. I feel that you were basically just providing to these situations with this 10 of Cups. You were providing to these situations in the lines of allowing people to depend on you. You didn't even, look at this, the Fool reverse. You were basically okay with being taken advantage of. You would know it. You would know a person is like, have absolutely no good intent, and you would still continue to kind of push through, Divine Feminine. And I get this energy of like, yeah, 8 of Wands reverse. It makes me feel that you assume, Judgment reverse, you assume that if I am hesitant to respond, if I am hesitant to judge, if I am hesitant to give this person what everybody else has been giving them, then I am a part of the fucked up part of the world. Like, this person is obviously in need of my help, in need of my advice, in need of whatever, my love, my pussy, my dick, whatever the case may be. And I feel I need to give it to them. It's a misjudgment. I need to give it to them in order to help the situation. So you were aiding these situations by continuously giving to them, knowing that they would in turn hurt you. Okay? So it's like, I know this shit is not going to be good in the long run, but what do I do? They're begging for it. They're begging for it. They're asking me for it. They're using this emotional shit against me. They're, abusing my emotions in a way, manipulating. And so, yeah, it's just like people would, like, see you, like, Divine Feminine, you are going to stay in that energy. And so I'm going to keep on milking Divine Feminine until Divine Feminine ain't divine no fucking more. So it's like, no, I can't let y'all come and steal my sits from me, so it's like I cannot be a fool. I'm a fool, such a fool for you, head ass. We're not doing that. No, I'm not a fool for you. I'm absolutely not a fool for you. I can tell when you're being disingenuous. I can tell when you are keeping things from me. I can tell when you have an issue with me and not addressing it. When you're being passive aggressive, when you're attacking my character, when you're attacking me in any negative, low vibrational type of bullshit, I'm picking that up. And when I pick it up, now it's in my fucking hands to determine what the fuck I want to do with it. Okay? So I feel that these people are realizing that, oh shit, whatever I throw to Divine Feminine is now in Divine Feminine's hands to decide what Divine Feminine wants to do with that shit, wants to do with me and my energy and my bullshit. So Divine Feminine, with that power, I advise you to allow that shit to be. Give it back. Put it back where, put it up, put it some fucking where, throw it in the trash. Do not match this energy, because I feel that it's reckless as fuck. People are miserable because they feel like they lost a connection with you. People are feeling like taking advantage of you, using you, the full reverse. Completely inconsiderate of your growth. It's like, what did Meg say? Fucks with Meg heavy. I just feel like it's time for somebody to step the fuck up and address these motherfuckers. But she said something on the lines of, with this full reverse energy. Fuck, it's like they see you down and they'll still fucking come and try to kick you down even more. Okay, so it's like you see all the shit I've been through and you still want to kick me down, bitch. Like, absolutely not. So that's the thing. It's like people are so mad that you disconnected from them that they're miserable. They want to attack you. They want to take advantage of you. Some people are just simply feeling like you're their wish fulfillment, and they're pissed off by it. It's like their dream. And I feel that they treat you as such. And so when you bring that reality check to their ass, and you no longer they motherfucking dream anymore, they get bitter. They get salty. Okay, you got this judgment reverse. They get doubtful. You cheating, you doing this, it's you doing some sneaky shit, Divine Feminine, when they can't get their way. Okay? And so I feel that this Eight of Wands is your main advice, is telling you, do not give in. Do not match, do not share that motherfucking energy. They throw that shit your way. Where is the trash can sanitizer? Where's my Lysol? Where's all this shit to get rid of this? You don't get to live in my energy. You don't get to, so I feel that you are being advised to understand your position. You are the Divine Feminine because you're able to see all of this without it being very obvious to the eye. That intuition, that discernment is there. And so while these people are hiding and they're confused and they're irritable and they're attacking you and they're at least trying to do all the shit that they're doing, at the end of the fucking day, you still are the Divine Feminine and you still are the thing or have possessed something that they want. And at the end of the day, that's the reason that they're upset. So you hold the power of some shit that they're, wanting to acquire. And if you're not giving it to them, the trolls is coming out. Okay, and so I feel that's what you're being made privy to right now, Divine Feminine. Pay attention. Look at this. Have patience. Stay in your own power. Stay in your own power. Okay? Don't allow them to come and deplete you, rob you. They are codependent. This is the main reason why they want your attention, because you've taken something away from them that they felt was like they were entitled to. Okay? So you're going to start finding a meaning behind why these people are in your face. And it's not going to be through what they tell you, what they show you, all that shit, none of that. You're going to be able to discern for yourself if this is magnetizing, if this is clicking with your spirit or not. And like I said, that object, if it want to come out, it's coming out. It's going to swell the fuck up. It's going to create all this nasty ass abscess, all this extra shit unnecessarily, because you try to act like you didn't see it. You try to act like your intuition wasn't telling you, no, this motherfucker ain't right. No, this situation is iffy. No, you probably shouldn't have showed them that. Or you probably shouldn't have shared that with them. I get this energy of keep your shit to yourself, Divine Feminine. Keep your information to yourself. Paperwork, whatever. Keep your shit to yourself. Because I feel, again, people may applaud you and they may celebrate you in certain moments, but then if you're not staying in a good type of relationship that keep feeding onto their shit, they're going to find a way to try to sabotage that, okay? They're going to find a way to try to, knock you off your high horse, so to say. Okay? Divine Feminine doing too good. Divine Feminine thinks she the shit. I am. Okay? But these motherfuckers don't like it if you don't fuck with them. Now, if you fuck with them, oh, shit's all the way good. But even still, like that needle in my fucking foot, it's still going to be like something ain't right. Something ain't right. Like it's getting swollen. It's getting, those feelings, they're going to start swelling up within you. You're going to start feeling that nasty ass abscess. It's just starting to making you want to pop, making you want to explode. People are, fucking with you because they're upset, because they're miserable. I feel like, you don't have to match their energy. Me just being who the fuck I am, I'll call it out. Like, what's that about? What's that? Ew, gross, nasty. But don't jump into being defensive, argumentative, or whatever, because I feel that that's exactly what they're trying to do, because that's where they're at. They're used to throwing tantrums to get their way, okay? And you're not giving them what they want after they've been throwing their whole fucking tantrum. And so they're like, fuck you, Divine Feminine. And you're like, okay, so fucking be it. But you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You will not be blind to this energy right here. It doesn't matter. And I feel that you've been tested because it's through people that are usually very close to you, your family, your friends, and your lovers. And I feel that they're going to be showing you. They're going to show you. If there's any type of codependency going on right now, it's going to be very obvious. Okay? These motherfuckers about to show their ass. They're about to show it. And it's going to be in such little ways, and they don't even realize that they're doing it. You're going to be sitting there probably reading a message or listening to the phone call or having a conversation with this person, and you're just listening and registering all this information. Patient, kind, not being biased, not being any type of negative. You're receiving everything, and then it's like, okay, what's the motive here? What is this person's intent? Because if they expect me to be the thing or the one to make them happy, and they put some type of pressure on you, Divine Feminine, or some type of obligation on you, responsibility for their happiness, you supposed to do X, Y, and Z to keep them happy. No, peace comes from within. Peace comes from within. I just thought of this song from Kamaya. I just fucking love her. It's like, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to shake your hand. Peace comes from within. Period. I don't want to make amends. Like, there's certain things. If you're upset with Divine Feminine Cross Watcher and you feel like they owe you something, chances are Divine Feminine, first of all, I was probably laughing at you or praying for you. Okay? You're either being laughed at or prayed for. But what we're not going to do is match any type of nasty ass energy, because it's pointless. It's like just a distraction from this path that we're currently taking, Divine Feminine. Okay? And so this is a beautiful thing for us. I'm going to get one more. Let's try these. Maybe something you can pay attention to. Gentle touch. See what I mean? Don't match that shit. These are real nasty, condescending. There's people that's gonna be saying little shit like, bitch, watch where you going. Or motherfuckers like jumping into your lane, honking the horn, like all the aggressive testosterone type shit. That's what you're about to like start seeing. For you not giving people their way. And it's a way that they have been accustomed to because you provided this service and this energy to them for so long that they've thought it was like basically a part of their motherfucking daily outfit. Where's Divine Feminine to give me my shit? And you start pulling your energy and redirecting to yourself, and now it's like, where the fuck is Divine Feminine? Bitch, where you at? Now I gotta show my ass to get your attention. Okay, so that's all they're doing. They're showing their ass to get your attention right now because you're obviously redirecting your attention onto yourself, which is just fueling you even more to know what's for you and what isn't. So it's all a win-win situation. The more tantrums these motherfuckers throw, the more patient you become, the more thankful you become, the more grateful. Do not forget to show gratitude. As you go asking God to release and remove certain situations from your life, and then it happens, probably not in the way you expected or from the people you expected, but be grateful for that. Okay, it's like an unnecessary obstacle that you no longer have to fucking worry about. You know what I'm saying? And probably sucking your fucking energy for a very long time, and you're finally able to just restore your shit, cut that shit off. All right, so be grateful, be thankful that it's being shown to you that the fucking veil is off. No more moon energy. The sun is out, bitch. I see you. You know, so be grateful for that. Thank you, God. Thank you for showing me who this was. Thank you. Thank you. My goodness, I would have no idea if I was lost and I wasn't loyal to my faith. I wasn't loyal to my walk, to myself. This motherfucker would have got me. Dang. You know what I'm saying? So I envision people by having an army of spirit guides with them. Okay, and I just always felt like my spirit guides are not the fucking ones to be played with. Not with my faith system. Absolutely not. I put a lot of loyalty into my relationship with my spirit guides, okay? And with God and myself. All within me. There's an understanding there that I carry this. I am this. I am my spirit guides. So understand that if I make the decision, it's coming from a complete consultation from within. Okay? So there's not going to be just, me fighting against a whole bunch of motherfuckers. No. I got gang too. Gang. And they not for none of the bullshit. Okay? And so even when I try to act like I don't see shit, my spirit guides are very loyal to me. And your spirit guides are very loyal to you. So understand that. Whatever you want, you say that you want that, but your spirit guides are going to continue to guide you in that path. So when you start deterring from that, and you start fucking with people that aren't loyal to you, or fucking with people that are pushing you out of alignment, your spirit guides start to step in like, bitch, look! You start looking like, what is this? Ooh, I just heard something in my ear. Ooh, it just bit my tongue. Oh, what is that? Not a fucking coincidence. Pay attention. They're trying to tell your ass. Look, do you know who you dealing with? Now, we got you and we ready, but pay attention. That's the least you can do, vessel. Okay, so don't ever ignore your spirit, and don't ever feel bad for them backing you up. If anything, create an even stronger bond. Y'all showing me, and I'm going to keep showing you that I trust you. So we in this together. Come on now. So that you won't be weak to people. You know what I'm saying? Like trusting yourself, trusting the God in you, trusting God, not man. Alright? It's as simple as I can put it. People are going to always have their own motive, their own intent, whether it be good or bad. It's theirs, not yours, and it's not your responsibility. Okay? So, love y'all. I will see y'all next time. If you haven't, if any of this resonated, please take a moment to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.